Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their last game, a loss to the Lakers. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year. And have steadily won games each season.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team. And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
You know, with a strong presence, great toughness, Jimmy Butler has a major effect on the culture of your team.
Here's Miami now. Right side Lowry. Back to Butler. Over Wiggins. And that one goes long. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Thompson the bounce pass. And Curry has it in the corner. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thompson misses. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Butler with the ball. Last game he had 13. Pass to Martin. Takes a three.
And have to love that tenaciousness there by Wiggins. He has all the tools to be a great defender.
The shot by Looney, no good.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Now Butler. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Clock at 4.
Golden State foul.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third team foul.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working. He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And Adebayo throws it down.
Jimmy Butler.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Up top, Curry. Thompson outside. To the paint. Stolen. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this
2
team.
minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
And Love has it in the corner. Offline with his 3. Warriors trail by 5. Green in the post. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Banked in off the glass.
Jermichael Green with the height and the bounce to do some damage inside.
Here's Oladipo. Outside for Robinson. Another shot. The Heat rebound. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Pass to Vincent. The Heat need to get a shot off. Get to go. That one good from Adebayo.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam Adebayo's game continues to grow.
Now Kuminga. He can't get it to go. And the Heat going the other way now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. That did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm, despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Miami no good on that time either. Here's Thompson. Here's Looney. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Oladipo. Great D that time from Green. Thompson from long range. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Heat lead by 3. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Nation, time to make some noise
and close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
They double-team Curry. Butler with the steal. And here comes the break. Here's Hero. Payton with some nice D.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers, indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. Let's work for him. GA, thanks. Here's Poole. Pass to Iguodala. Shoots from 14.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And they double up Butler. Inside, Martin with the bucket. Martin's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
Here's Butler. Drives to the hoop. And it's Butler with the jam.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And here are the Heat. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
Some changes for Golden State. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Curry with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Outside for Curry. And Adebayo sends it back.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
And now it's Green running. He can go all the way.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Hero. There's the three. Green with the rebound.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. 1:49 left to play in the first half. Green, no luck. The Heat leading by 8. Oladipo, left side. Green with the block.
Green really puts forth a ton of effort on the defensive side. Always a shot-blocking threat.
Looney. It's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Adebayo. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Craig, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback. And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 2009.
Here's Vincent. The tray. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Offensive rebound. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
The Warriors making a switch here. And Green no good on that one.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor. And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Miami leading by 5. Here's Adebayo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Fearless drive by Bam Adebayo. Not afraid to sacrifice his body if it gets him to the line.
The Heat have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, Adebayo. And Adebayo drops them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
That's Draymond staying alert, recognizing the defense breakdown.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
At the line for the Dubs.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking
in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Left side, Love. Oladipo, left side. Second chance shot, and it is good! And the buzzer! Wow!
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Heat.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Well, there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man. It is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Now, Hero. Heat moving the ball around. Butler deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hero. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
A shake. And Wiggins with the nice bucket inside. Wiggins has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Warriors. Butler goes in. Up and in on the layup. And the Heat lead by 6.
Love the attitude of Butler, just taking the defense head on and nailing the shot despite the whack.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he makes that one. And now it's an 8-point Heat lead.
You love how fearless Butler can be, charging through contact to get his shot.
The shot by Curry, no good. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Miami. To the left side wing. Outside, Hero. Off target from outside.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
In transition, here comes Miami. Three-pointer, Martin. That shot off the mark. The Warriors go the other way with it. Pass to Green. And stolen by Butler. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero is a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And the Heat making a change here.
Make some noise for your Warriors Juniors.
Warriors trail by 10. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Here's Golden State. Here's Curry. Off the inbound, no good.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Back to Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. His 3-pointers off the mark.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Fires the three. Draymond Green with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Outside Hero. For three. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Heroes got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. One in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
A shot by Lowry, no good.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Miami leading by 11. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Jimmy Butler.
Lowry's got his first points of the night. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something that they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Looney, and the Warriors miss again.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
And that one's good. Green. That's now 8 points for Draymond Green.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler.
Second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And Miami making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
36 seconds left to play in the third. They double team Curry. That shot is off. Great D that time from Love. Three-pointer, Butler. Warriors with the rebound. Iguodala outside. Back to Kuminga. Some solid defense from Butler.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Miami leading by 11. Here's Vincent. Oladipo outside. The kick outside to Butler. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. And the Heat lead by 14.
Great way to create driving lanes, which is what Butler wants to do.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Oladipo. Shoots the three. Good on the triple. Oladipo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And Love's got the ball here for the Miami Heat. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Right wing. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And the Heat, another three.
Timeout, Warriors.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Timeout called the Warriors. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
And Miami making a change here.
For your Warriors, dance team.
And here are the Warriors now. And here is Curry. That's good from 7. Feet away.
We all prefer to watch Steph Curry shoot a three, but he can really shoot the mid-range jumper.
Love right side. Here's Adebayo. Love trying to break loose.
The assist.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Jimmy Butler.
16 points for Bam Adebayo. Outside Curry. Over Love. And the rejection by Love.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
Outside Butler. Outside Lowry. Love trying to break loose.
Kyle Lowry.
And again, Miami with the triple. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Miami.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Out to Thompson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
First team foul.
The length of Thompson is deceptive. He uses it well to draw fouls inside.
Klay Thompson.
He's off on the first. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
And we've seen a leak from Adebayo recently, scoring now at a steady clip.
Looney with the bucket.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Miami leading by 22. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Lowry. Fires the three. No good that time. So Golden State will take it the other way. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. .130 left in the game. Adebayo with the ball. Clock at 6. The kick outside to Butler. No good with the triple.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bam Adebayo.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Over Wiggins. They grab their own miss. Outside Butler. Fires for 3. Adebayo down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Golden State basketball. Substitution on the court.
Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kuminga can't hit from 12. Offline. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Now here's Brown. Here's Williams. And Embiid with the block. And he's able to get it back. 6 to shoot. A good look from Horford. Joel Embiid with the board. Now Philadelphia with it. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Brown can't hit. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Tucker. The three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Smart. 9 points in his last outing. Back to Williams. Kick out to Brown. The three ball. Got a piece of it.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Harden. Outside Tucker. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
For 3.
Don't you forget, Harden's won an assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
Tatum from long range. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Maxey, that's good.
Maxey.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
That one falls.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now here's Harden. Taking command on offense when they need it. Putting up 21 a game. You know, Grant, a positive trend in this league right now. Teams would rather risk losing a game than sacrifice a player's health.
Well, it's all about a player's health, BA, when it's all said and done. A player with minor injuries are usually held out now, sometimes even against their own will. A much different situation than when I was playing many years ago.
They grab their own miss. Embiid lays it up and banks it in.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Inside, Embiid. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. And he recovers it. Williams from long range. On target from range.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Outside Tucker. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Outside Tucker. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
The offensive successes due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Now here's Brogdon. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Shot clock at 5. Right side, Williams. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And here's Harris outside. The rebound, Celtics. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
16. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. The Sixers on top. They lead by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
And your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And Williams punches it home.
From Jason Tatum.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
James Harden.
Hey guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Left side, Brown. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
Outside, Williams. And here's Brown for three. The shot comes out. Now the 76ers take it the other way. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
It's Smart on the wing. Pulls up on the wing. No good off the back of the rim. The Sixers leading. Here's Maxey. Back to Harden. They get the rebound. To the paint. The three. Sinks the tray. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is Harden's mindset. Consistent at attacking and looking to shoot off the catch.
Smart for three. And they'll get another chance. Outside, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Will it go? And Tucker pulls it down.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
Harden missing again. The Celtics on offense. 9-point game.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
Smart for three. Offensive rebound. Celtics. Back to Tatum. From deep three-point range. From behind the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Now the 76ers with it. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Maxey, a good look. Gets to the corner and hits it. And the 76ers lead by 13. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Pass to Tatum. Boston again missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Here's Maxey. Let's go with a three. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
3.
Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Horford. And that one's long.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Grant Williams, first personal foul, first team foul. Substitution on the court.
54 seconds left in the first half of this one. Left side, Harden. From the arc. He's off on that one. And Boston going the other way now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Brogdon with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. Right wing. 5 on the clock. Outside Brogdon. Tries to snap the cold streak. The rebound by Embiid.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Yep, count it.
Maxey.
9 points in the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside White. And so it's Philadelphia ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Pass to Harris. Puts up a three. And the 76ers get it back. Harden from outside. Rebound Boston.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Tatum. Smart outside. Fires the three. Out to Horford. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
There's Tatum with the three. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And the Celtics making a change here.
Peyton Pritchard.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. To the inside. And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's gotten his third basket of the night. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. And the jam by Brown.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Philadelphia with the ball. 22 was their biggest lead. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Embiid. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
There's Tatum with the three. Knocks down the long J. Tatum's got 5 points.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Boston foul.
And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Knocks it down from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's Maxey missing. And Boston has possession. They trail by 18. Outside White. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. They're running. Here's Maxey. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
From outside the arc, White can't hit.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And they pick up 2.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Muscala. It's stolen by Maxey. Pushing it up now.
Yeah, don't make a habit of this. We've seen games where Embiid shoots 20 free throws or more. He is so good at getting himself to the line.
Team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the 76ers.
And Embiid drops them both. Here's Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here's Harden. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Tatum. And Harden, former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Brogdon from outside. The rebound by Embiid. Outside Tucker. Pass to Embiid. And stolen by Williams. Smart for 3. That shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Maxey. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
You have to respect the intelligence. Brogdon knows where to get to in the open floor.
Back to Maxey. Pass to Tucker. And here's Harden. And there's a 3-second violation. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
This one for 3. Joel Embiid with the board. And they go to the intent.
And it's the 76ers coming in from out of town in this one. An interconference game today. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The Warriors with their last game here in Golden State before heading out on the road.
Kevin, the streak has been very difficult since this team has struggled of late, and the struggles may continue. They've got a really tough challenge against this team.
Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
Here's Philadelphia. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
And it's Wiggins missing. Embiid wide open. He trains the quick shot.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
Here's Curry. James Harden picking up that last basket. Shoots off the step back. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 5.
Sometimes you watch Steph get a shot up. You just appreciate what you're seeing. And perhaps the best shooter of all time.
It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Klay Thompson.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. It's stolen by Green.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
And down hard, flying high for the catch and flush. Wiggins gets off the ground in a hurry.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry is loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 2009.
Stephen Curry.
And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Make some noise once again for your Warriors Dance Team.
Here's Milton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Nobody near Milton. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Finishing with authority. You like to see Wiggins playing with that kind of attitude and edge.
Well, Shake Milton Clark is 6'5", has a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, that is insane size for a guard.
It sure is, Kevin. I mean, that's freakish length when you're only 6'5". And it allows Milton to guard positions 1 through 4. And I think that's critical in today's NBA with all of the switching we see defensively. So Shake's effort level helps him on defense as well. It's the wingspan and the want-to that make him a versatile defender.
At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs in the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
It's not complicated. There's a reason Harrell shoots a high percentage because he finds ways to get dunks like this.
Here's Milton. That shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Pass to McDaniels. A three-pointer is right on target. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And here is Poole. No points in the game yet for him. Now here's Kuminga. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. In the corner, it's Milton. Aston Yang. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Poole.
76ers foul.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
Timeout, Warriors. It's time for T-shirts. And get ready to move. And welcome out your Warriors Dance Team.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Get up and make some
Here's Curry with the 3. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. 76ers ahead, up by 2. It's the NBA on
17. The 76ers, 19.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the 76ers.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Pass to Payton. Here's Thompson. Offline with his 3. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
They double-team Curry. Pass to Payton. Lets it go from deep. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 6. And that's an intentional foul.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Embiid. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Harris. Inside. Now Maxey. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Embiid, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the need just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. Let's work for him. GA, thanks.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. 1:46 left to play in the first half.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And stolen by Wiggins. Cuts off the pass. And now the 76ers on the break. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Plays it up and banks it in.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. No good on the free throw. GA with their fourth title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Pass to Green. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Wiggins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wiggins has got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Warriors trailed by 5. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Kuminga. It's hauled in by the 76ers. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Buries the long-range jumper.
Free ball.
McDaniels got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia. The 3 from Poole. Warriors the rebound. From the arc. Drills it from outside. Pools got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
With a score.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 5.
35.
We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here.
Time to get loud and make.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide part, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock. Oh, man. Boy, the confidence of Harden. I love it. When it comes to dribbling the ball, he feels like he can go by anybody at any time.
Curry gets the bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Curry from deep three-point land. They get it back. Looney.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. It's a 10-point game.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots and does a really good job setting up a shooter.
And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And, of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Philadelphia leading by 10. Count the basket.
Joel Embiid.
Embiid's got 12 in the game.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Curry with it. And it's Harden picking him up. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry.
Basketball.
Both teams will make substitutions.
On the court.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Harden has a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you.
And you know what? He's just not...